Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with another pick a card tarot reading. So today's topic is about how is the month of May 2023 is going to be for you, okay? So as usual I have three options. This mini Buddha is for option 1 viewers, this Rudraksh beads is for option 2 viewers, and this mini pineapple is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates very strongly with you, but once you have made your choice you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description or to the top comment. You will see there's a timestamp next to each option. For example, if you have chosen option 3 or the pineapple, you can click on the timestamp next to option 3 and your reading will start from there. I will now take time to say my usual prayer. You can use this time to make a choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and all the powerful white light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help viewers receive messages they need to hear, messages of love, courage, compassion, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, now I'll keep this other two options aside so that we can get started with our reading. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this meditative mini Buddha. Let us keep him aside and let us now see what messages do your spirit guides want to give you regarding this upcoming month of May 2023. There is another eclipse happening in the beginning of May. How was the last eclipse for everyone? Let me know in the comments. Thank you, Divine. One more card for my dear option 1 viewers, please. Thank you. Next, I have the Angel Answers Oracle deck, from which we'll take 2 cards. Dear angels, any specific messages, guidance for my option 1 viewers regarding this upcoming month of May 2023? Thank you. One more card, please, regarding this upcoming month of 2020. Thank you. And finally, from the Blessings deck, today I'm using few decks. Thank you, Divine. Okay. One major blessing that you're receiving in the month of May. Okay, let us dive into your reading now. Option 1. Aha. So what's going on, my dear option 1? It seems like you are being defensive about something. And your guides are coming in and saying that it's best not to focus on your weaknesses. Okay, so I'll show you the cards. You have the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is a card where you can see this man still standing in a very alert position as if people are going to attack him. But if you see the people behind him, like the war has ended, the people are retreating. Okay, so this often happens when you've gone through a particular distressful situation. I would say it can be like a childhood trauma that got triggered recently, and you never know, right? Like I said, we are inside the eclipse season. One eclipse has happened, one will happen on the 5th of May. So a lot of subconscious impressions might get triggered very easily, in the sense that you see a movie which probably is showing something similar, and you suddenly have like downpour of these memories of these emotions. There are various interplays of the same event playing out in your mind. It's very, very much possible. Okay, so um, yeah, I would say the best thing is to be aware of it. Okay, don't resist it, don't try to change anything, just be very aware that this is happening with you. Okay, and so what might happen is like you are you are very much alert, but you're also very much defensive in the beginning of the month, I'm seeing. Okay, that even when people mean well, you are probably thinking, no, it can't be true. And I can totally relate to it, because there are certain people in my life who like with whom I'm so non-compatible, I would say, that even if they mean well and say actually good things from their heart, I find it difficult to believe sometimes, because I know, like, oh, this is your baseline pattern and this is what you have done 25 times before. So what is the guarantee that the 26th time will be any different like that? But what I'm trying to say is sometimes people are nice just because it's a trivial thing for them. What is important for them, maybe they feel very territorial or very possessive about those things. But if it's trivial to them, the same person who was nasty to you before may be nice to you. Okay, so I'm trying to explain all this because what your guides are saying is, yes, the same person was nasty to you before, may be nasty again to you later, but when they are saying something genuinely nice, please don't like give the third degree to them. Okay, just be aware of that, because they are a trigger for you. Either these are people, or these are certain situations, certain memories, certain music, certain food items. It can be anything. Okay, so the month of May, your guides want you to prioritize yourself in a way where like, this is my comfort thing and these are things that trigger me. Okay, just know yourself, go deep within yourself and understand, this is who I am. Okay, your next card is actually the Nine of Swords, which is showing that a person is having trouble sleeping at night. So just seeing the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords together makes me think that some of you watching this pile may it's possible that you are suffering from some health condition or severe health issues that probably got worse during the recent eclipse, and that's why you cannot sleep well at night. For others of you, you are probably so emotional that in your dreams, lots of emotion, lots of those events are playing out, different versions of the same event, or you like a similar thing but with other characters. You're having those dreams and they are really disrupting your deep sleep state, because you cannot get into deep sleep state. You are like, I slept for 10 hours, but you wake up really tired. And that happens when you're continuously having dreams, especially dreams that remind you of some distressing emotion. Yeah, probably when you wake up, you still carry the heavy energy for a few hours after your dream. Oh God, I've been there so many times. Yeah. Um, so this all might happen, okay, because you guys are going through tremendous cleansing in the month of May. You're releasing deep rooted fears, okay, and the only way to release fears is to go through them but not respond to the emotion of fear. Okay, just watch them and acknowledge them, that yes, I am feeling fearful. In the past, this is what I would have done. out of fear. Now I'll just observe for the next 1 day, for the next 3 days, and see how much of this fear persists, and then I'll take an action, like that. Okay. And then you have the beautiful Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I love the Eight of Pentacles card because it shows a person who is very good in what he does, and he's engrossed in what he's doing. Okay, so I guess what your guides are trying to say is that yes, during the beginning and the middle of the month, it can be health issues, it can be relationship issues also. I'm seeing that suddenly one relationship or multiple relationships with your family, with your partner, with a potential partner that was going well, will suddenly get triggered again. Might be the effect of the eclipse. I'll do a separate reading for the May 5th or May 6th eclipse. But what is important for you, my dear option 1 viewers, is to focus on things that you are good at instead of focusing on things that you are insecure about. Okay, like, you know, you're not sure if your partner will, if a potential partner will choose you or some other person. Don't spend time in just worrying over it. Instead, you focus on something, focus on your career, which probably is going well right now. So give your attention to that, what you are good at, because Eight of Pentacles is essentially showing somebody who is very good at their job, who gets pleasure in their job. So for you, it might be a hobby, it might be an actual profession, it might be like a very brand new thing that you came up with. Okay, it might be just comforting people while talking to them. Not everybody can do that, right? There are only certain kind of people who you can vent to with 100% trust, knowing that they will never convert your pain into gossip material, but at the same time they will just listen patiently, and whatever they say will usually be like a stable advice instead of an emotional advice. So like that, some of you are like that. Okay, so don't think that I'm not worth anything because I'm not earning money in a certain way, in a certain amount. You do have something which you are immensely good at, and people admire you for that. So focus on that. Often in our lives it happens like two people maybe who are very close to us, they are always saying bad things about us, but there are like 100 or 500 other people who are probably not close. They are on social media, they are just like friends you talk to once in a while, but they appreciate you a lot. So go to places where you are appreciated, whether it's actual physically going or just picking the phone up and talking to people who appreciate you. Or even like I've told you guys so many times before, it doesn't matter how many comments I get. The very few comments that I get, whenever I feel low, I just open my YouTube channel and read the comments, and I feel so happy. So thank you guys. Huge shout out to everyone who takes time and commenting and liking this video and just sending love my way. Even if you don't comment, I feel it in my heart that some of you send so much blessings, so much love my way. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. I don't know how to express my gratitude. So something like that, it does not have to be that particular person who you think you love so much and that person is not reciprocating. That's fine. We never know the journey of another person. Maybe they are going through something heavy stuff as well. They are releasing heavy stuff as well. So it's best not to focus on insecurities. Instead, focus on your strength. If you cannot sleep well at night, try to exercise in the evening as much as possible, so that your body is has some kind of exhaustion so that it can fall asleep. Okay, try things like that. Try some kind of sleep hygiene routine where just 30 minutes before you turn off all your electronic devices and you just put the moisturizer or listen to some calm music and just prepare your body. and you have to do it regularly, okay? It doesn't work in one day. So something like that you can try. But overall, I'm seeing that in this month you are releasing a lot of stuff, and you are finally understanding your self-worth. Your self-worth comes from focusing on things you are good at and just letting your insecurities be. Okay, if they have to stay, they stay. If they have to go, they go. You don't spend your time and energy on them. This is what you are learning in the month of May. There is something that you may have to reconsider, okay? And that's why probably you are having this sleepless night, some of you, because it's a major decision. It can be, shifting your location, or I don't know, something regarding your child, that maybe you are deciding, or your child has already decided and you're worried about that it's not a good decision. In all these cases, your spirit guides are coming in and saying that don't be like my way or highway. Even if you're a parent, or even if you're the child and you are having this argument with your parent, don't be my way or highway. Reconsider some portions of your decision. Nobody's asking you to change your entire decision. It's just reconsider some aspects, some portions. Be open to conversations, be open to ideas, and if there is something you need to reconsider, please don't be so proud that you don't want to reconsider, or don't be rigid. Okay, the reconsideration will be good for you. And for most of you, I'm seeing the reconsideration is only in terms of dialogue. Okay, maybe before you were like, there's no way I'm even listening to you, there's no way I'm discussing this with you, but now you are like, okay, I'm open to discussion. It does not mean like the final decision will change, but I'm open to hearing your ideas or your concerns, things like that. Okay, and then finally, listen to your intuition. Again, this is extremely important, guys, especially when you are going through a 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords energy state. It means definitely your communication, because Swords energy represent communication, whether it's verbal, whether it's through email, whether it's giving a talk, lecture, it doesn't matter. It seems like your communication probably is not balanced in the beginning of the month, and that's why it's important to go within, sit for meditation, go for nature walks, spend time listening to those very calm music on YouTube, just to go within and listen to your intuition. Because if you are taking decisions from the place of extreme emotions, we all know it never works in our favor, right? But if you just take some time, that okay, I won't decide today, I'll give myself 24 hours or 72 hours and see how I feel after this time, and then I take the decision, then you will see your intuition is guiding you. Your intuition is going to be strong. Okay, so the more you can harness this power of intuition, the better for you. And nothing better than a daily practice of some form of meditation to sharpen your intuition. Or if you already have a spiritual guide or a spiritual master that you connect to, or a deity that you connect to, please, by all means, just surrender to them, because then you need nothing. Your guide, your guru, or the divine form that you're connected to will take care of everything. Just make sure you don't analyze. Okay, too much analysis kills, or I would say dilutes the power of intuition. Finally, the major blessing that you are receiving in the month of May is a blessing on the children, which I'm not surprised. Some of you were probably trying to conceive, and you have gone through many sleepless nights. There are so many ways people try these days, and not every time they are successful. So finally, in the month of May, I'm seeing that no, you will be successful if you and your partner were trying for a while to have a baby. So you will see some light at the end of the tunnel, which will tell you, okay, this is the way we should conceive. For others of you who have children and who are worried about their health or their academics or their finances, something, I'm seeing that some block will be removed and you will realize that there's no need to worry because the divine is taking care of your children. Okay, for some of you who have pets, who are pet mamas, were worried about their health or something, you will actually see how blessed you are to have them in your life. Yeah, for one or two people I'm seeing like suddenly they have landed with a pet in some way or the other and they're like too worried, how am I going to do this, I'm not trained or equipped for it. But you will soon realize it's such a blessing in your life. Whatever or whoever this pet is, it's like huge blessing. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you, my dear option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back before I move on to the next option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this Rudraksh beads. Let us keep it aside and let us now see what is the energy that will be surrounding you in the month of May 2020. Dear spirit guides, what is it that my dear option 2 viewers need to hear from you today regarding the upcoming month of May 2023? I hope I said 2023 last time. I don't know. Yeah, if I said some other year, maybe that was significant for some of you. Okay, so I took 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Now I'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers Tarot. Thank you, dear angels. What are the important messages, guidance that option 2 viewers must absolutely hear from you today? And finally, I have the blessings deck, from which I'll take one major blessing that you are receiving, my dear option 2 viewer, in the month of May 2023. Okay, let us dive into your reading, my dear option 2. Okay, nice. Okay, there are many things that are falling into place for you finally, and they are falling into place because you have worked hard for it, I'm seeing. And it is happening in different areas of your life. Okay, for like some of you, even though you are like one person, but in multiple areas of your life you will see improvement. Okay, and now I'll show you the cards and tell you why. So first, you have the 8 of Pentacles. So looks like you are already working hard. Okay, and whether it is your job, whether it is your family life, whether it's your health, your finances, you have worked hard. You have seen progress, but in the month of May, it seems like you are getting, you're progressing even more. Okay, like so far you were like, I'm working hard because I have to save money, but now you suddenly realize, oh my god, now I'm getting a promotion, something like that. I don't know if people give out promotions in the month of May, but something like that. Or you have like a sudden brainwave that, okay, maybe I should try this, and when you try that, you find like, okay, this is a new avenue of income that just opened for you. For definitely there are people here who are worried about their health, and you have followed like a strict disciplined life to improve your health, so definitely your health is going to improve and everything. And the basic thing that is same for all of you is hard work, and also the Two of Cups, which shows a balanced energy exchange. Okay, so this is the basic thing that is happening for you in the month of May, where you're working hard on something which you already love. Okay, you love doing it probably. I'll just give you an example. Like, I love doing experiments in the lab, but when I came in initially, the resources were not there. Okay, so I had to spend a long time, almost 1 year, in identifying what are the resources we need, and then buying them, and then getting trained on those equipment, things like that. And finally now I'm in a position where we can run continuous experiments, so something like that. So far you didn't have all the resources and everything, and you worked really hard to get all that. And finally now May is a time where you are continuously in the production mode. Okay, where you're working and producing output like that. Okay, for health also I said the same thing, where you are actually seeing the output, that, oh wow, this improvement is happening. If you were trying to lose weight or gain weight, whichever you were trying, you finally see the outcome now in the month of May. And the Two of Cups is extremely important, because for some of you in relationships, you have given a lot of hard work, and finally the other person is now realizing your value, and they are also now agreeing to meet you halfway. Okay, if there were, like in case of relationships, if somebody was extremely stubborn or rigid before, they are agreeing to meet you halfway, because now you have set up your boundaries. Now you have realized that you don't want to burn yourself out. You need a balanced energy exchange, whether it's with an external person or whether it's within yourself. You need to balance the divine masculine and divine feminine. Only then you can operate in the world as a balanced personality, right? So the actions should be supported by the nurturing part as well. Too much action will burn people out, or too much nurturing will, or mollycoddling, I don't know if that's the right word, will make us trapped in our comfort zone, never taking action. There'll be no execution, things like that. Okay, so that balance is coming into your life in the month of May. For each one of you, like I said, it's different, but for most of you, I'm seeing it is in multiple areas of your life that this balanced energy exchange is happening, whether it's in your workplace also. If your boss was making you work too much, or if it was the other way, you were the boss and you were just asking your workers to do everything without you doing anything, that balance is coming in. So everybody is invested, everybody is motivated to do the work, and lots of output is being generated. And you also have the Emperor. The Emperor is a super positive card when it comes to building something, laying a strong foundation and building something that will last for years. Okay, so for those of you who are worried about the business or some new entrepreneurship that you have just started, don't worry. In the month of May, you are going to see progress. Not only are you going to see progress, you are going to see a very balanced, stable work environment in your business. Okay, for others of you who like health conditions, or if it's like a relationship situation or a financial situation, you will probably have a mentor like this emperor person, who is very wise, who has great farsight, and who will help you. It can be a spiritual guide as well. And whenever you have a guru or a spiritual guide, you don't need even for them to speak to you. They will just transfer that energy that will release some blockages, and you will find yourself stabilized in their energy when you connect to them more deeply. Okay. But it can be like a mentor in your workplace, or somebody in your family who really is experienced, has great farsight, and that person will guide you. Okay. So overall, just from these three cards, I'm seeing this month of May is a month of productivity for you, where you're diving in, where you're not afraid of the work, whether it's your health, your finances, your family relationships. You are going all in, and you're going all in because it's a very stable, peaceful, balanced environment where you are working. Okay. Again, by working, quote unquote, I mean, it can be in your family, it can be your own personality that is very balanced, that is not being distracted by occasional triggers like that. Okay. Yeah, there is something that is going to happen at divine timing, because you got perfect timing, and something good, something positive. Okay, because you have Eight of Pentacles and Two of Cups together shows that you have done a lot of hard work, and you have gone through a transformation recently, probably during the eclipse season. There's another eclipse happening after on 5th May, and maybe after that you find yourself in that emperor energy, where you're focused, you are not being destabilized by minor triggers and all, and you are looking at the big picture. So at some divine timing in this month, you will suddenly see there's a lot of good things in more than one aspect of your life happening. And definitely, like I said, people who have a health situation, you just got a direct answer that your health is improving in the month of May. Definitely your health is improving. So in most of the northern hemisphere, it's summertime. So in the month of May, if you want to go out, go hiking, just have fun. Okay, don't spend all your time just working, because again, remember, the balance has to be there between work and fun. Don't be an overkill. Okay, not be, or I don't know what I'm saying, but you get the gist, right? That you don't want to do something in excess, even if it's a good thing. You have to balance it out with something of the opposite nature. And finally, the major blessing that you are receiving is a blessing on a resolution. Okay, so yeah, a blessing on a resolution. So again, this emperor person can be a mediator who is resolving a conflict that was being dragged for a really long time. If it's like a health condition, definitely it's a double confirmation that whatever problems you have, it will be resolved, your health will be improved. For others of you, probably you were not focusing on your health condition because you are so focused on your work, but your guides are coming in and saying that no, we will resolve your health first, because it is indirectly affecting all other areas of your life. Okay, and then for others of you who had some relationships that are dicey and you were walking on eggshells, things will be resolved. Even if you have court cases, legal cases that you didn't know how to go about, suddenly you will see that everything is in your favor. You are receiving the right kind of resource, right kind of mentorship, right kind of advice, and there is something that will be resolved. So overall, if I have to summarize your reading, my dear option 2 viewers, in the month of May, you are entering that balanced lifestyle, balanced personality, but at the same time you are doing something you love, you are receiving some good positive results at the divine timing, your health is improving, and some conflict is definitely getting resolved. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear option 2 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me quickly put these cards back before I move on to the next option of the day. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who have chosen this mini pineapple. Let us keep this aside and let us now see what is the month of May 2023 bringing for you. What are the specific messages, important guidance that comes through this reading from your spirit guides. Thank you, Divine. So I'm taking 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck first. Trying to keep this reading short as well. Thank you. Then I'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers Tarot deck. Dear angels, what is it that my option 3 viewers today need to hear from you regarding the upcoming month of May? Oh. Too many cards. Okay, 1 card please, 1 more card. One major important message that option 3, sorry, I don't know why I keep, maybe you have something important to listen to in option 2, I don't know. Only if it resonates with you, feel free to check out option 2 as well. And finally, we have the blessings deck. One major blessing that you are receiving in the month of May. Thank you, Divine. Okay, let us dive into your reading now, my dear option 3 viewers. Okay, option 3. It is a karmic situation that you are finally walking away from. Okay, so your timestamp, if you notice, 35 5 plus 3 adds up to 8 for me. Of course 8 represents abundance and everything, but 35 and 8 is actually my life path number as well, and I know how karmically loaded I am in this lifetime, in the sense that several lifetimes, several more than an average person, and I'm not saying like, you know, out of ego or something. I've seen that, like, say I have a particular problem, say I have a problem in my sacral chakra, but that's not just coming from, you know, few lifetimes. It's coming from like at least 500 lifetimes, like that. So because through several dreams I have seen so many lifetimes play out. Then whenever I'm in a group energy healing session, like the group Maitri session, the Maitri method is what we follow in our organization, and there also so many things come up, but the theme is the same. The story is probably different each time, but the theme is the same. and it invariably relates to some habit that I have that I find so difficult to let go, because it has just been there for so many lifetimes that it just wouldn't go. uh, it goes for a small time, but then it comes back again. Okay, so this is something similar for you, my dear option 3 viewers. Sorry, I keep forgetting which option you are, because you got the 8 of cups. So 8 of cups is also an 8, and the 8 of cups is showing that you are walking away from something finally, because you realize it was nothing but a comfort zone. You were extremely comfortable there, you had no complaints, you were an expert probably there. But after a long time, you're realizing like this is a trap. It feels good for a while, but then I don't grow. I it's just like a trap that keeps me confined. It's like if you're studying in standard 12, the first year everything is difficult, but then you're like you have studied the same standard for 5 years. Then first you have a sense of high because new people are coming in, they don't know the subject matter, but you already know you are scoring great. But you are like, no, let me be in standard 12 because it's so much fun. Why go to a new class when I can be in the same class because I'm already the master in everything? But then, like 10 years in standard 12, you are like, okay, I know I'm the topper, I get the top scores and grades, but there's no fun anymore. There's no excitement. There's no, that excitement of spirit. So that's when you realize, okay, I'll keep all my trophies and everything, and I will move on to a standard where again I feel challenged. It's okay to be challenged than just be trapped in a comfort zone. That's what you're realizing. For me, for a long time, it was this fear about my physical health. And it's very strong even now. So I really have to do a lot of contemplation. Like for this video, also, I've been thinking probably for the last 3 days, but my health was not good. And I'm like, I don't want to tire myself out by talking for a 1 hour continuously, because I don't edit anything in the videos. It's just straight 1 hour talking. And what if I fall sick? Because again, I have to go to, this is daytime for me, by the way. After this recording, I'll have to go to the lab. So all these questions were in my head, like I should rather just sleep and let my body rest. And this has been going on for 3 days. And today, finally, I was like, it's okay, it's fine. Let me just turn the video on, arrange my things, and just sit there. If I don't feel well, I'll stop the video and go back. But it hasn't happened, because when spirit comes in, you don't even remember that you're sick. That is their energy of pure love and purpose. Their energy is very much purpose driven. So when you soak in that spirit, your mind also becomes very much purpose driven. So like that, for you, something like that is happening in the month of May, where you are like, yeah, I've done this so many times. I know I'm great at this. The world knows I'm great at this. But then what? I want to grow. I want to try something new. So for some of you, it may be like an actual physical travel that you are taking on. And yeah, happy journey, guys. Whether it's a physical journey or whether it's like a spiritual journey within yourself. I wish you all the good luck in the world, okay? And the growth that your soul is craving for. I really hope you get that. You also have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands, again, can be the confusion in your mind, because walking away from something that was super comfortable is not easy. Okay, like I said, for me, when I'm sick, just lying on my bed, not paying attention to anything in the world is super easy, super comfortable. There's no one to tell me also you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm my own boss. But at the same time, like at some point I realized that no, it's not a good thing. Like I give myself usually a deadline. Okay, you don't feel well, see for the next 3 hours or next 3 days. Even if it's 3 days and I'm not doing something, only lying on my bed, then I'll force myself to do something. And I don't like put like a rigid frame. I'll just tell myself, okay, let's go for a walk. If we feel sick, we come back, like that. Let's sit for the video. If we feel sick, we'll pause and record later, like that. So these chatter in the mind may happen a lot for you with the Five of Wands I'm seeing. Five of Wands also represent competition, confusion, like competitive energy. Sometimes when you are doing well in life, some people will take offense to that without any reason. And like um, due to health reasons, actually, I cannot talk all the time. Um, and I know many people take offense to that, like, oh, she doesn't call because she's busy these days and all that. And it's not because I'm busy, it's because it really talking really exhausts my energy. So I preserve all my energy for the times where I know it's necessary for me to talk, or things which I love to do, like volunteering for meditations and other stuff, and doing this tarot readings. This is something I want to do, and some people take offense at that, and I know I cannot change their perception, because I can only say once or twice that no, I'm not trying to show that I'm very busy and you have no work. No, I'm not trying to do that. It's quite the opposite. Even if I'm not busy, I would rather not talk. I would just stay silent, see Netflix, or meditate, because only I know how much of exhaustion talking is for me, especially if I'm talking about mundane things, or even worse, if the person I'm talking to starts gossiping about somebody, even though they are loved ones, I love them very much, but I cannot preach all the time that please don't gossip with me, it brings my energy down. So that's why, like, as a blanket rule, I've just reduced talking to people. And I would say I'm lucky. Most people understand that. They are very nice to me. But some people don't get it, and that's fine. I just pray for them, I bless them, and then I move on. Like that. So something like that you are doing with your Five of Wands energy, that you may face criticism, you may have people trying to change your decision or something, but you're like, you try once or twice to explain your situation. If they get it, they do. If they don't get it, you just bless them and move on anyway. Okay, don't pay attention to the Five of Wands energy too much, because there's an opposite emotion coming your way as well, the emotion of love. With the Knight of Cups, there is certainly love coming your way. It doesn't matter if you are single or you are in a relationship. It doesn't matter whether it's a romantic love, or it's love from a friend, love from a family member, or just love from the divine itself. But it is coming, and it's going to be very active. It's not like that silent love. You are going to feel it, like, oh my god, this person is so nice, so loving, so giving. You are going to feel that in the month of May, because the Knight of Cups is all about action. And when he comes with the cup, he's like really loving, sensitive, devoted, like that. Okay, so don't pay attention to the Five of Wands energy, because there will be some people who will try to hurt you with their words, try to trigger something in you. Don't pay attention. Instead, focus on the love that you still have in your life. Okay, so I would say the month of May is a month of deep inner transformation for you guys, where you are making the choice, not anybody else. Of course, your guides are always helping you, but you are using your free will to make the choice that, okay, I all that glitters is not gold, so I would rather walk away from glittery stuff and walk towards love, respect, compassion. Okay, that is coming in very, very strongly. Yes, definitely. Again, this message is being highlighted of letting go. Okay, with the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is just that pictorial representation of these two words, let go or letting go. Okay, so I'm keeping this card next to it. You are letting go of something. You are like, I gave it my all. Even after this, if they don't get it, they don't get it. Yeah, you're walking away. If it's, especially if it's a relationship, don't worry, there's someone very loving, very wonderful waiting for you, who values you. Okay, and that's what each one of us want in a partner. Like, you know, they don't have to do fancy stuff all the time, but the basic feeling of mutual respect should be there, right? And that's what you are actually, you're getting much more than basic. You're getting a lot of love. A person is coming towards you with a lot of love in the month of May. And a year from now, your guides are giving you a timeline that if you're using this month for say this walking away or letting go, a year from now you will actually see how good a decision that was. Because maybe say if you're walking away from something, a year from now you will find yourself in a stable relationship. If you are walking away from a toxic relationship now, or say if you are walking away from a comfort zone, a year from now you will see that whatever new thing you had started outside your comfort zone, that is beginning to reap rewards for you. That is beginning to give you, you know, the good results, positive results for you. And finally, the blessing you are receiving this month is a blessing on your creativity, which is so wonderful, because creativity is not just confined to any one thing, right? It can be anything, anywhere. Creativity can come in ways you want to profess your love. Creativity can come in even if you're trying to solve a math problem. You can find 5 creative ways to solve like a very difficult scientific problem. Creativity can of course come in what is conventionally known as creative fields: music, art, dance, poetry, whatever, bodybuilding, gymnastics, whatever you can think of. Okay, and just letting people know that they are loved, they are cared for, they are desired even. So definitely creativity, the blessing of creativity, I love it because it shows that it means you are connecting deeply to your spirit, because that is the source of creativity. When you are aligned with your spirit, creativity will naturally flow through you because you are aligning with your creator, right? So overall, I would say it's a month where you will go through a deep transformation. So be with yourself, be aware, love yourself, love the people around you, and people who are not loving you, just bless them and just don't engage with them so much. There's no need to engage with people who are being bitter, who are being negatively critical. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear option 3 viewers. If this reading resonates, sorry guys, I burped. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.